Hi. Today I'm making a low spoon lasagna done mainly in the food processor and primarily consisting of cottage cheese and vegetables. So you can totally customize this and it's pretty simple and pretty low spoon, and I'm going to bake it in the toaster oven because it's summer and it's like 100 degrees out and I don't want to turn on my oven. So let's get started. We're going to start with the sauce, I guess, if you will. The sauce is primarily cottage cheese and spinach. 10 ounces. So I've got 24 ounces of cottage cheese and 10 ounces of baby spinach. I have a 9 by 13. I'm using a cake pan because this fits into my toaster oven perfectly. Just any 9 by 13 casserole dish that will fit your lasagna noodles. Okay, and these are this is the other thing that makes this low spoon is that it is oven ready lasagna noodles. So you don't have to boil these. You just the hardest part about this is layering the noodles in the sauce. My heart rate's up. So I set everything up, and now I'm going to rest before I actually get started. I'm just going to give myself a few minutes of legs up the wall or something. Pan spray. Spray your pan. Bottom and sides fairly liberally. I'm going to start with 3 big-ish cloves of garlic. Chop the garlic a little bit. All right, now I want to start adding my other flavor agents. 1 jar of artichoke hearts, and they don't have to be super well drained. One jar of sun-dried tomatoes, 8-ounce jar. When I tested this recipe before, I made it with pesto as flavor, so it was basil and mint. So I haven't done it with this flavor combination before, but it's totally customizable. All right. Let me see how this looks, how half a jar. No, I'm going to do the whole jar. This adds, the sun-dried tomatoes really add like a really nice umami flavor. I'm going to add a little Calabrian chili. I like a little bit of a kick, but not a lot. Let's do like half a teaspoon. I'm just going to roughly chop this. All right. And then I'm going to start adding the spinach in. See if it fits. See how much of it fits. Start with like, start with half. Pack it down there. All right, I'm gonna add the rest of it. It's not like a total puree, but if you wanted the artichokes and stuff to be chunkier, then you would blend the spinach first and then put the other stuff in. Let's really shove this down here. I'm gonna add the cottage cheese now, actually, to weight it down. You probably could just throw everything in all together after chopping the garlic. The entire container. All right, and then about half cup of cream. We'll start there. We can always add more. Stuck leaf over here, which is fine. I'm going to taste it. And remember, I haven't added any salt or cheese, Parmesan cheese. But the tomatoes and artichokes are pretty highly flavored. I'm going to add maybe a half cup of Parmesan. And save some for the top. And then probably no more salt, but a little black pepper. Give that another quick pulse. All right. Heart rate's kind of high. I should simmer down. It's just I'm getting excited. I'm going to add a little bit more cream. That's actually probably a half cup. All right. You want a loose texture because these are no boil noodles. Do not want it to be dry. So I'm looking for pretty wet. And we're going to start layering. Taking a break at this point. Actually, let's take a break. All right, I'm back. I have preheated my countertop oven to 375 Fahrenheit. And all right, we're going to need 5 portions of sauce and 16 lasagna noodles. Switch hands here. Going to be about a cup of sauce, I think, in each layer. Just going to spread it out a little bit. I want about 1/4 inch. I'll just use the spoon. I want about 1/4 inch everywhere. So okay. Just gonna press them in. Perfect. Don't worry about the edges. The edges will work themselves out. Does that look about 2/5 of the way through? Just throw them. The oven is preheated. Good timing because we're about done. Right, that's 3 layers done. All right, put the rest of this on top. It's always okay to have more on the top layer because it'll soak down. A spatula would be good here. I don't want to get one, so I'm not gonna. That's fine. one final spread. And then we top it with cheese. And then we go away. Oh, we have to cover it. I forgot about the aluminum foil. Foil that you got to cover it with. Okay, beautiful. So it's a good thick layer on top. It's gonna fall and off into the sides and everything. It's gonna be great. I'm going to now just top it with some grated Parmesan. All right, I just want to make sure I get like the sides. Okie dokie. I'm gonna cover it tightly. Aluminum foil. Then you'll join me as we put this in the countertop oven. Put it on the second to lowest rack, just so that the casserole is in the middle. And I'm gonna go away. 50 minutes is up. Right. Uncover. Smells really good. Bake 20 more minutes. Okay. Yeah, it's been 20 minutes uncovered. Nicely browned. Yeah, we're done. So we gotta let it cool for a while. Oh no. Mmm. Mmm. The umami of the sun-dried tomato and the Parmesan, but then the freshness of the spinach and artichoke. The artichokes are like a little tart. Mmm. It's very satisfying and very good. I hope that you try this one soon. And like I said, you can customize it. Just put whatever flavors you want.